Welcome back to the channel. I'm Conor Brown, and today's video is 3 things that I wish I knew when I first started golf. Firstly, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That's going to notify you when the next video comes out so we can keep improving your golf. So I've been playing golf for close to 20 years now, and if I knew some of these things when I first started, it would have made my progress so much more faster rather than trying to work on little things that didn't really have too much of an effect. So if you're a beginner golfer or you're new to golf, these are the 3 things that I wish I knew when I first started. So firstly, starting off with ball position. When I first started golf, I started to put the ball in the middle of my stance for my wedges and then start to move the ball forward as my club changed. So my wedges were going in the middle and then my 3-wood or my fairway woods were moving forward in my stance. And what this started to do, it gave me multiple impact positions. We know golf is hard. If you have one impact position and one club face position, it's going to make things so much more simpler when you're playing the game. It's going to be easier to be more consistent, and you're going to be able to strike that ball a little bit more consistently every time. The club face has the biggest effect on your starting direction. So it's the one thing that if we can gain control over, it's going to make the game so much more easier to be consistent. So where I place the golf ball now, I only have one position. I'll use this mat as a reference, and the golf ball is just going to go one club head inside my left heel. And from this position here, I just move my right foot in and out to give the effect of the ball moving forward. So this is a 7-iron. I'm going to be around shoulder width, just slightly inside shoulder width for my 7-iron. If I was hitting a wedge shot or even chipping, I'm just bringing that right foot closer. And then the opposite, if I'm moving up into my fairway woods, I'm just taking my right foot a little bit wider. From there, I can really gain some consistent positions at impact. I don't really need to change too much. The club will change, I stay the same. But just by keeping that ball position in the same place, it's going to make things so much easier when you're on the golf course. The second thing that I wish I knew when I started was just how important my grip was. Getting my hands on the club gets me full control over the face. And when you start to combine that with a one ball position, you can start to see how you can gain a lot of control over these positions in the club face. So if your hands are getting on the club a little bit strong or a little bit weak, what I would start to do is really aim for a neutral grip. What that's going to be able to do is, from this position here, you're going to get a lot more control over the club face. You can get your wrists in the correct place as well and get some good wrist angles, and then you'll start to match everything up. So a really easy way to start off is just to think about a straight line up the center of the club. And all I'm doing is I'm just putting my left thumb on the right side. And you'll start to see when I open up my hand here, the grip is running straight through my fingers. So I'm grabbing it with my fingers and then wrapping the club over. The pad of my left hand sits on top, and there is a little bit of a space in here. Once you start to change this, it might feel like you don't have control over the club, but that'll start to become a little bit more normal. From that position there, all I'm going to do is cover my left thumb with my right thumb pad, and my right thumb is sitting on the left half of the grip. I've interlocked my fingers. You can interlock or overlap. And then from there, you'll start to see that my right thumb is only sitting half on the club. So the left side of my right thumb is actually sitting off the club, and that's how we'll start to get the grip into a neutral position. And then you can start to gain some control over that at the top of your swing and throughout that backswing back down into impact. It's going to make it so much easier with that one ball position as well. You'll start to see there, you'll be able to get some really consistent positions going through. The third thing that I wish I knew when I first started golf, one of the most important ones, was just really focusing on my impact position. Let's be honest, golf, the most important place somewhat is going to be when we're striking the golf ball. So just getting into a really consistent impact position and focusing on one thing. So if I could go back, the one thing that I would focus on is just getting the correct contact with the ground. That's going to sound funny. The ball is going to get in the way. So what I would really start to work on is just when I've got the golf ball in the correct spot there, all I'm trying to do is just hit the mat just in front of this line here. And I'll start off with just slow swings. And you can start to see there, when I start to move the club, I'm going to get a lot of the positions you're looking for. I'm going to get some shaft lean. My weight is going to be going onto my left side. You'll start to see it's almost just starting off with a chipping action with a 7-iron and then building it up, just adding some more body motion, just a bit more turn. And then from there, that's how I would just start off playing golf. My ball position, one club head inside my left heel. I've got a neutral grip. And then from there, I'm really just focusing on hitting the ground in the correct place. And you're gonna see that's what's gonna get my golf ball up into the air. So to get the ball in the air in golf, you do need to hit slightly down on it. And that's where you'll start to get that once you focus on just brushing the mat, getting that contact point with the ground consistently every time, and then just gradually building the swing a little bit further back. And I'm not too worried about what I'm doing up here. If you can start off in golf and get the ball consistently in the air, you're gonna find the game a lot more enjoyable. It's gonna feel a lot easier. Obviously, a mat to grass is gonna be a little bit more difficult. The ground, when you're outside, is gonna expose where you're hitting the ground a little bit more. So really just focusing on that low point of the golf swing and getting that in the correct place is gonna make a whole lot difference to your golf game. It's gonna make you so much more consistent. It's gonna make you enjoy the game a lot more, and then you can progress from there. Thanks for tuning into another video. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so we can keep improving your golf.